Hi Yamina, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great. Thanks for joining the show.
Thank you.
Yamina, basically you are a marketing consultant,
Yeah.
okay? And whereas on the other hand, you have done you were the student of science. So
Yes.
this was a two different opposite field because you are running a company basically,
Yeah.
a digital solution, right?
Digital future solution.
Digital
Yes.
feature solution. So this, because it has been said in our term that graduate from commerce field used to do this kind of stuff like marketing work and all that, but you have done post graduation in diploma in healthcare
Okay.
industry.
Yeah.
So from coming all the way from healthcare industry to starting a firm of digital marketing,
Marketing,
and ending up with this which you are doing, this Yamina healthcare industry basically. So how you came up with this?
So basically, see, I did my graduation from St. Xavier's in science, and then I did my post graduation in healthcare, and I did
Okay.
an MBA in healthcare. Okay.
Mhm.
Then obviously I was working with hospitals into admin departments,
Okay.
good renowned hospitals of Mumbai into admin department, and then I had started. I was working with a healthcare IT company
Mhm.
where they pushed me into digital marketing. They
Okay.
made me do a course there, and I have done a proper course. Then I did various Google certifications, and that's how I entered this industry. And then I started getting freelancing projects.
So this was not pre-planned.
This was not at all planned.
Yeah.
And then I started getting freelancing projects, but as you know, the things were planned in a different way.
So
and
how
then,
was the business in COVID?
I would say, see, initial stages were difficult for everyone. Obviously, there were
Yeah.
certain clients of us who were from the traveling industry. Okay, to be frank, that is one which was hampered. So they were not. They had to, they had.
So you
withdrawn
got the clients.
project.
You got the clients in
We
COVID?
did get clients in COVID, but not in the first wave. Okay,
Okay.
there were continued clients who were still there with us, but there were certain clients who had to drop out because of the I told you, the travel industry and all. They
Yeah,
had
right,
to,
right.
like, they were shut completely.
Mhm.
But after the first phase got over, then I think it was by October, November, things started stabilizing, and then we were back to the work.
So in COVID, thanks to COVID, actually the whole you can say communication was done by Zoom.
Zoom.
So you are the lecturer as well from
Yeah.
same St. Xavier's College.
Yeah.
So you started taking the lectures via Zoom.
Yeah. So I am a faculty with St. Xavier's. I'm a faculty with TISS.
Okay.
We take lectures on Zoom and Google Meet. So these were the online portals that obviously have helped us, and they have made a new platform for everyone
Yeah.
to shift.
So Yamina, coming back to the branding point, whereas you said like you were having the meetings via Zoom. So 2019, I never heard about the Zoom. But in 2020, after COVID, Zoom came because we were searching for some kind of relevant video connectivity and all that. So according to you, how you would describe a brand?
2019 Zoom was no, Zoom is a very old app, to be
Yes,
frank,
but I
and
never heard
people
about the brand.
working in the industry, proper, if you go to the corporate world, or if you're working with in business's point of view, yes, Zoom was anytime there, but yes, Zoom has got its own limitation.
Now
Basically,
because the era which we are living in, the brand is like in our head. Like for example, if I would be going to a medical shop to buy a toothpaste, so हम ये नहीं बोलते कि हम toothpaste दो, हम बोलते कि हमें Colgate दो. So shop वाले भी हमें Pepsodent दे देते, but we never think like हम तो मांगे आए थे Colgate और हम लेके जा रहे Pepsodent. और whereas अगर हम शॉप पे जाके बोलते हैं कि भैया हमें, we never used to say भैया हमें पानी दो. We every time we used to go and say कि भैया बिस्लेरी दो. Whereas we used to get Kinley water and we never see because पानी पानी होता है. But वो brand valuation हमारे जहन में बैठ चुकी है.
So basically, when you talk about branding, that is how they are portraying themselves, how they are connecting to their customers. Because marketing in today's world is not just selling. Okay, I cannot just say, okay, I sell this, please buy. It is not going to work, and it doesn't work also. If you follow Zomato religiously, Zomato
I would have
and
been very few times, yes, but I do.
Zomato and Swiggy and competitors. I don't want to name the brand, but it's just I want to highlight this. If you see their marketing level, their communication on social media, their communication on the emails, all the platforms, LinkedIn, they have a very different way of working. So everywhere they are trying to attract their customers. In fact, the push notifications are so good. So they are connecting to the customer's emotions. Okay. So now it's not just okay, वो random marketing वाला point नहीं चलता. And yes, Like you said, Bisleri, हम regular marketing, regular shop पे भी जाके बोलेंगे Bisleri दो.
Bisleri दो, right?
Bisleri came up with a campaign. If just I think it was a year back, 2018-19, they came up with a proper campaign with camel and all. हाँ.
कि जानवरों को भी पता है कि
Bisleri क्या है, because Bisleri name was used everywhere, but Bisleri दिया नहीं जा रहा था.
Right.
So that is the impression that the brand has built on customers' mind. और आज के टाइम पे वो उन ब्रांड्स ने किया हुआ है, बट आज के टाइम पे अगर हमें ब्रांड बिल्ड करना है तो हमें सिर्फ सेलिंग या सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करने पे नहीं रिस्ट्रिक्ट होना होता है, हमें बहुत कुछ करना होता है. और स्पेशली व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट कोविड टाइम, people have completely moved to social media. Okay,
completely 100%.
Yeah, so you have your customers over there. Obviously when we talk from marketing point of view, we do have set of audience for each business. Okay, is as per the business. We target B2B on LinkedIn, then B2C is on Instagram and Facebook, obviously. And for me as a point, I do convey this message to my students whenever I am teaching them, because people are not using LinkedIn so much. They're still not very active. Okay,
yeah, right.
If I come across my students, I ask them like, it's a boring platform. That is how.
But nowadays every individual, whether you are saying about the kids below 18, above 18, they are on Instagram, Facebook, so I mean every brand needs to be on social media.
See, every brand needs to be on social media. It is just you have to be selective which platform you have to focus on. Your branding should be there everywhere. Okay, whatever, it's YouTube, it's Facebook, it's Instagram, it's Twitter, it's LinkedIn. But over and above, you cannot be completely active, you cannot dedicate to each platform. Okay, you have to be selective. Okay, my audience is present here. From business point of view, I have to be doing my marketing here. Okay, that is how it works. Yes, a younger age group audience, more than Facebook, they are on Instagram.
So how like your company deals with this marketing perspective, like by SEO or what?
See, we do SEO, we do social media, we do Google advertising, so we do all the aspects of marketing. But when social media comes into picture, and we normally when you do advertising specifically, if I am just giving a knowledge point of view, I have seen a lot of people, they just plan to do advertise on their own.
Okay,
I am not telling hire a professional for it, but whenever you're doing such things, the audience that you target, because you're putting in your money, the audience that you target has to be very specific. You cannot just target the entire Mumbai if you're selling something.
Yeah, because I do remember like from AdSense also we can specifically target Mumbai. For example, you are having a shop and your shop is located in, for example, in Bandra. Okay, and you want to just specifically target Bandra people, not like from all the way from Andheri, Juhu, no, only Bandra people. So how you would be doing, like, because यहाँ पे AdSense में तो they used to give the options. Google AdSense.
Yes. So basically what happens is, from a professional point of view, we do have a media plan. The advertising that is done is pre-planned. So we decide on the budget, we decide on the locations, we decide on the audience interest. Okay, audience interest matlab I would only target someone who's into business, I would only target someone who's who has an interest in online shopping. So
different
categories. So basically that is pre-planned. There is something called as media plan that is prepared beforehand, and then the ad campaigns are taken live. So when you see as a normal I would say someone who is not into digital marketing, they normally go live with the ads and they spend, obviously it's a small and big budget, depends. ठीक है, but if you have plans to do it on a higher level या ज़्यादा budget आप डाल दो, then you have to pre-plan it. And pre-plan it meaning your audience has to be, मतलब it's like an example. I'll give you an example of an offline and online marketing. Okay. I put a banner outside, okay, for example, on the road. Okay. Anyone who's passing from here can see the banner. All of them are not the customers, okay? किसी के लिए वो काम का होगा, किसी के लिए वो काम का नहीं होगा. That is how it happens. But यहाँ पे बैनर के दो चार्ज गए, and banners are obviously, if you offline banners are very expensive. They are very expensive. But when it comes to online world, it's less expensive, reasonable होता है. And second thing, मुझे जिसको दिखाना है मैं उसको टारगेट इजीली कर सकती हूँ, मैं फिर बाकी पब्लिक को क्यों दिखा रही हूँ?
Yeah, definitely, because I'm not interested in makeup commodities. Why would I see that advertisement?
So basically what happens, it is counted as impressions if it's coming in front of you on your screen somewhere. So it's counted as impressions, and there is a charge involved, not per impression but per 1,000 impressions there is a charge. So you are just earning in money in that case. So yeah.
So Yamina, we do have a social media questions as well, so if you allow, may I?
Yeah,
sure. So, okay, our friends would like to know how, this is a basically default question from Haidershowbiz. Okay, so I would be asking this. Our friends would like to know how much time do you spend on social media as being a marketing consultant?
I wouldn't actually answer this question directly, because if I answer this question, it would be a wrong message to the customers, because that is my profession. Okay,
yeah, right.
From professional point of view, yes, I have to be there till the time I'm working. But from personal point of view, yes, I do restrict myself and I limit it, 1 hour a day on my personal platforms, okay? Because there is time limitation. I can be only online to my personal things by end of the day.
Yeah, so there are many people who used to be like 12 hours or more than 12 hours. They were on Instagram, Reels and nothing, but they don't have nothing to do basically.
See, there is nothing like nothing to do. There's just, you have to find things, okay? Yes. A platform which is in trend will help you to an extent, but after 6 months, 1 year, the platform keeps on updating, okay?
Yeah.
What do you see right now? They have, the platform is, there's a craze of followers, there's a craze of reels
ticks,
on
being a blue tick,
being a blue tick. But what if all those features are removed after 6 months to 1 year?
True.
Do you think that a career is going, you will have a career?
What if Instagram announce that they are not giving the proper blue ticks officially, or no, not this one. For example, the people who are on TikTok. Now TikTok is not in India, but they are engaged in Instagram. So एक platform तो चला गया उनका TikTok, but अभी Instagram पर है. So उनका तो field वही है, but उनका platform बदल गया.
हाँ, field वही है, platform बदल गया. Plus there's a craze of followers. Okay, people are crazy behind getting followers on that platform.
True.
But how long is Instagram allow? You know, कब तक वो allow करेगा followers दिखाना अपने platform पे?
True.
Because there is a limitation, and there are other things also involved when followers are concerned. There's a proper, not all followers are organic.
True. तो fake तो मिलते ही है.
वही advertising से लाते हो वो अलग है, but fake भी sell होते हैं और लोग खरीदते भी हैं. तो वो जब Instagram को मालूम है कहीं ना कहीं, तो वो काफी टाइम तो उसको लेगा नहीं. तो वो जब वो बंद होगा ना, तो there's going to be a problem for a lot of people. And then they will have to start, because there is, I'm not saying that there is no career out there, but definitely you have to think कि मुझे career किसमें बनाना है. There are a lot of YouTubers who are doing so well, they completely. But if I see that platform, they are putting in their efforts, they are doing something. मतलब वो उन्हीं ने start किया और अब जाके कितना grow हो गए.
It takes, I think, several years. I think
it takes years to be, and your content should be good. Okay, and when I say a platform like Instagram or something, if it's a new account, you cannot expect someone apart from something is in trend or you get trolled to get so many followers in just 1 month.
So you get instant followers just like Aryan Khan.
हाँ, so basically आपको 3 महीने में, जो अगर हमने न्यू ब्रांड हाथ में लिया, 3 महीने में आप एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर सकते हो कि you will reach 50K or something like that.
So if your company would be getting, for example, a new brand is going to approach your venture, so how much time you will be investing your time for that brand to get maximum limitation of followers or reach?
It depends upon what type of marketing they want to do. If they want to do organic marketing, okay, then I would say, okay, ठीक है, we'll take, if organic is a slow process, because SEO or organic takes times to get recognized, because there's keywords involved, there are other things involved. So at least for 3 months, 6 months, you have to wait, okay? I cannot give you approximate count in that case. It would also depend if you're enrolling an influencer, if you're getting shout outs, then it's a different story. If you're getting ads also, then we can say, okay, ठीक है, we'll keep a target of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers in 3 months. But when they are ready, it's actually a proper analysis that is done. Then only we cannot just give you assumed numbers are not given.
True. So Yamna, the young generation is getting addicted to social media. So what would you like to tell them? हमारे जो young generations है.
See, getting addicted to social media, if you're getting addicted, get addicted to the right platform. Okay? If you have something which is specific to Instagram, then be on Instagram. But if you're doing something which will get you growth on LinkedIn, then go to LinkedIn and do your personal branding, because personal branding is important. And
for example, if someone is a personal influencer,
then Instagram, yes, you can definitely take help of Instagram, YouTube. That for them, it's a good platform. We cannot ignore. But when it is said that the young generation is completely, so you shouldn't be dedicated. Like, आप अपनी life मत बनाओ online platforms. I'm into that.
But सुबह शाम बस उनको रील्स ही बनाना है.
हाँ, उनको रील्स बनाना है, या अगर वो रील्स नहीं बना रहे हैं तो वो क्या कर रहे होते हैं? वो 24 घंटे उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे बैठ के they are just scrolling the feed and they are not doing anything. If you want to really do, ठीक है, आप पेज बनाओ and start growing that. ना? At least do something productive.
Right. So okay, this is one more last question on social media, which is there is no censorship on social media. People write absolutely vulgar comments on picture. What do you think about this?
Actually, I'm also a bit not satisfied with it, especially when this COVID thing came into picture. A lot of videos have gone viral for a treatment for COVID. People are just randomly putting content. There are limitations of certain words.
अपना खुद का बनाया हुआ.
हाँ, अपना बनाया हुआ इलाज डाल रहे, which is not right. आपका जो a kind of you want to get highlighted, आप grow होना चाहते हो, पर उसके चक्कर में आप किसी
I think organic views तो मिलते नहीं है, तो इसी के चक्कर में लोग अपने खुद जैसे copy paste वाला videos हो जाए. For example, I'll tell you the example. कोई जैसे for example एक movie आ रही है सलमान खान की, okay, XYZ, तो वो अभी तक आई नहीं है, but उसका thumbnail डाल के उसमें कल होना हो कि movie डाल देते हैं to get this views and all that.
Because YouTube has monetization.
ऑप्शन है ना, दिस इज ओनली वन
तो
ऑप्शंस
ऑब्वियसली. बट अगर आपको YouTube का मोनेटाइजेशन का फीचर का फायदा उठाना है, देन वर्क ऑन द कंटेंट एंड शो इट टू कस्टमर्स. गिव राइट नॉलेज. यू कैन नॉट जस्ट गिव something just to get famous.
And on the other hand, इस पे censorships भी ऐसी होनी चाहिए social media platforms. जैसे certain keywords हो गए.
See, there are limitations. There are certain words which are still blocked, and if you use them, the content gets blocked. Okay. But the thing is that we still don't have such strict laws. We should be having them. But if I think that India has also started getting some laws, but that's still in the process. And it might take long.
Movies में देखते तो abusive words को beep नहीं करते.
हाँ.
तो और कुछ जैसे बिग बॉस जैसे एंड ऑल दैट पे वो प्लेटफॉर्म से तो बीप कर रही थी, बट अपने जो मेन प्लेटफॉर्म्स होते हैं यूट्यूब एंड ऑल दैट वो बीप नहीं होते.
बीप नहीं करना.
इट्स लाइक दैट. Okay, we'll take more 2 questions on women empowerment. Okay, so Neha Chaudhary asked that what changes should parents make to promote women empowerment and equality in homes?
Okay, I wouldn't say that I'm no one to give advice to any parent. As in society, I feel the time we realize that cooking and cleaning is not a gender role, it's a basic need.
Yeah.
Okay.
True. Very true.
Because at the age of 9-10 years, I'll tell you an example. There are 2 kids at home. Okay. One is a girl, one is a boy. The boy is allowed to go out and play. Okay. Chalo, theek hai. But the girl is sent to the kitchen. I'm not against working in the kitchen. I'm not against cooking for yourself or for your family. You do it out of love. But somewhere I feel at this growing stage, if you are not correcting your child and telling, okay, you should also know how to at least make something for yourself.
True.
खाने survival के लिए
basic,
हाँ, अगर आपकी सराउंडिंग में गॉड फॉरबिडन यू डोंट हैव पेरेंट्स, और कभी या कुछ सिचुएशंस आ जाती है जब, तो यू हैव टू डिपेंड ऑन समवन एल्स. दैट्स वन थिंग.
समवेयर एल्स फॉरेन कंट्रीज काम
हाँ, वहाँ पे आप क्या करोगे? यू डोंट हैव योर पेरेंट्स अराउंड, देन व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू डू? आप किसी पे डिपेंड हो जाओगे. एक तो वो हेल्थ के लिए अच्छा नहीं है. दूसरा है कि आप इफ यू नो कुकिंग और समथिंग, एटलीस्ट यू that has to be there. Basic तो आना ही चाहिए. Yes, this is one thing. And when it comes to education, touchwood, I also personally feel my parents have been very supportive, in this case where education has been a priority for us. We were never had any limitations to do things.
It is a very essential thing in the life.
Yeah, it's an essential thing. So yes, from a girl's point of view also, if you see the society, अपने घर पे है तो किसी और का घर है, हस्बैंड के घर पे है तो भी किसी और का घर है.
True.
तो वो है किधर? So her own image is so important.
Yeah.
एंड इफ दैट इज नॉट देयर तो क्या होता है कि वो एक टाइम पे रह कि हम लोग वो एक्सेप्टेंस पे आ जाते हैं एंड देन शी इज लाइक नहीं यही लाइफ है. बट देयर इज सो मच एंड इफ न्यूजीलैंड इज अ गुड एग्जांपल टू सी व्हाट वुमेन्स कैन.
So one last question, like what message would you like to give to the women of India?
Women of India, see, I always, I am personally, actually I have plans to work on this area where I just want to create a company, a workspace only for women, okay?
Okay.
So,
Women empowerment.
Women empowerment. So basically, see, I am into digital marketing. Digital space is something which can be work from home, or because women do have responsibility and we cannot ignore that fact. So where I can contribute something and tell them, okay, you do your work, we are here to support you. Or otherwise, for any women, the most important thing is, अगर आपको कुछ करना है, आप अगर लगन से करोगे तो कहीं ना कहीं अगर आपकी फैमिली या कोई भी अगेंस्ट है, अगर आप उसको लगन से कर रहे हो ना, आपको कहीं ना कहीं वो रास्ता मिल ही जाता है,
पहुंचा दिया जाएगा.
हाँ, वो लोग आपको प्रमोट भी करेंगे बिकॉज आपकी लगन देख के वो आगे बढ़ने का आपको मौका देते ही. दैट इज अ ह्यूमन नेचर. और कोशिश करना मत छोड़ो.
True. So, whereas on the other hand, your newly startup this healthcare, Yamina Healthcare. So, what is this all about?
So basically, this is the SRL franchisee that I've started. So it's a diagnostic center. We do the collections here. From healthcare point of view, I told you I started my career from there. I do have a different attachment towards that.
As you said, like you did post graduation in this.
So I have a different attachment towards healthcare. So yes, definitely I want to grow it more. I started with the lab. Now I have plans to get into radiology services and a lot more. Yes. So my point here is, don't rely on single source of income.
An entrepreneur should have minimum 7 sources of income.
And as you get time, try multiplying it.
Definitely. Even I would be doing that. So. Thank you.
Nice
and healthcare, like if someone wants to contact you for a digital marketing perspective, so how are they supposed to contact you?
I am available on LinkedIn. I'm available on social media platforms, and I have a website with my brand name.
Okay.
So you can just go to LinkedIn and search Yamina Syed,
and
you'll get me from there.
Alright, thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.